installing it. So today we are going to do some discussion about mapping by using JOSM, which is the abbreviation of JOSM is Java OpenStreetMap Editor, which is a very advanced tool that help you on mapping some features on OpenStreetMap. So we're going to discuss a bit about it, and then maybe next session we'll go advanced level. So we are going to just have the basic introduction of everything. I hope some of you already have the JOSM setup. If you don't have, I'm going to share this link so that you can install it. You can install it to your computers via chat. So you will have to download this app. Let me show you. I have to show you the procedure of everything. Okay, so let's write JOSM. Or write JOSM download. And it's taking me to some places, and here I am. I can download JOSM to OpenStreet. So yes, you can really download one of the, one of the app. Maybe if you're using Mac or if you're using Windows, you can always download one of these, whether it's setup, or you can also download these. It's really so very helpful. So let's after you download that, now you are good to go. You install it into your computer. And yes, there are some of the things that you have to run it into your computer to be installed. And then there are some setup you have to do. So after you installing the application in your computer, it will just appear like this. Let me open my JOSM and you will see how it look like. But the interface of it, before adding anything, it will just look like this. So there are some of the function and setup that you have to, like a plugin you have to allow, so that for it to give you some more function and more tool that you can work on it. So give it a second. I'm going to show you my screen, how JOSM is going to appear, and what next you have to do and everything. And I think I will share also this document for JOSM to all of us in the group. Maybe it would be fantastic, or also the link, so that we can all follow the procedures and try to use it when we are doing some practical on mapping. So okay, so if you really have a question, you can use a chat to share your question, or you can just raise your hand so that I can allow you to ask the question rather than just opening the mic and start shouting. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to show how JOSM will really look like. I hope you can see my screen. Can you see my screen, my JOSM screen? Yeah. Okay, can you see my screen, my JOSM screen?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So up here you can see some of the shortcut tools that well, I'm going to click some. This is the shortcut of preference, but you can find the preference on the edit tool that up here. So if I click on the preference, after you installing the JOSM, you have to go to preference to do some of the plugin checkup and everything. The first thing that you have to do is to allow remote control. So you will come to remote control. You click on remote control and you have to enable remote control. When you enabling the remote control, it's just you allowing your JOSM to communicate with the tasking manager. That will be very easy for you when you're searching for the project to map. You have to go to tasking manager and select the project that you want to map and the either that you're going to use, so it will link automatically with your JOSM when you open your JOSM. So you're gonna see that. So normally this is not really enabled. So mine is already enabled, but when you're first time, it will be like this. So you will have to check this and place okay. So after enable the remote control, then there are some of the tools that you really have to allow it, like the plugins. I'm pretty sure some of us have already used some ID editor. So here you can see you have the plugins and everything. So the plugin will, when you're connected to the internet, the plugin will really show up right here. So there are some of the plugin that we want to use later on, like a building. You will have to search for building. There's a very basic plugin that we are going to use when you're using JOSM. So this, like this one, you will have to check it. For me, and I've already checked it, so you will have to check it. And there are other one called I think we'll have to start with that, the simple one, the building, and then we will we will allow some more plugin when we need them. So after selecting that, you have to click OK, and the plugin will download. The following plugin has been downloaded. Okay, so awesome. And then, so those are the very, very, very basic stuff that you will have to do when it's your first time using JOSM. So I'm going to show you how you can start using this, but I will, okay. First of all, I want just do some example of how you can use this to do some like a drawing and everything from the area that maybe you're not on the tasking manager, just to, you know, to try to do some mapping on any place so that you can be good on, you know, using this. So it's just a simple demonstration on how you can use the tools and do some mapping. So here is I'm gonna create like a new layer, click it. So you will see like you have like the main area, the map view and some layer view. Like my right hand side is like a layer view. You have so many, you have the layers, you have the tag membership, you have this, a lot of stuff. But this whole thing, you can get it on the window. When you click on the window, you can allow some of these things to be here, or you can, let me uncheck some of these so that it could be very easy for you, because some of it you won't be in it until you are in that advanced level. So I'm gonna uncheck some of it to make it very, 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 very easy for all of us to understand. So the active things that I'm gonna allow it on my right hand side is just a layer and, you know, tag membership. So let's see here how it's look like. It's look like this. So I'm going to add some imagery or the window. So I'm gonna go with the Maxa Premium. Yes. So I've just created the new layer. This new layer I've created is just, I want to show you how you can, you know, draw and creating some simple map by using JOSM. And then we are going to go on the tasking manager and try to do some mapping on the area that we've been required to do some mapping. So let's say as I told you, this is a very simple demonstration. I'm just showing you how to be familiar with how you can map by using JOSM, how you can draw some features and everything. Like you can see here, I have, I've created a new layer, and I also add some Maxa Premium imagery. So I'm just going to demonstrate how you can map and everything. So, okay, I think of on ID editor, there are some little bit of difference by using this. This JOSM is a little bit advanced compared to ID editor. when you use the ID editor, you can remember when you want to move, maybe to pan your JOSM map view, you always left click, you hold your mouse on the left click and moving, but on JOSM you always have to, you right click, you hold your mouse on the right click and then you move it, you pan, you move to different directions, maybe this and this. And also we know when you're doing mapping by using ID editor, you always have to take the area tool, and then you start to draw like this, you draw those corners and you finish. And then you place Q on your keyboard and selecting on the features, and then you have, say, it's a building. Yes, you apply preset, but in JOSM there is this tool that, remember the tool that we did a plugin, it's called building. So it's a simple way, it's a very direct way of drawing. If I click on the building tool here, I'm selecting it and then I'm clicking here up to here, and then, oh, sorry, I have to repeat this. Sorry, I have to repeat this again so that we can understand. I'm going to select the tool here for building, and I'm going to just take a corner, this corner, this and this, and then I'm dragging it down, and then I'm finishing it. And then go to select a building and apply preset. Then I see this, I'm clicking this side and I'm moving it to this side. It's just a very easy way forward. So you can really see, like, it's a really easy way of drawing a building, clicking this area and moving to this. Then I'm applying the preset and moving forward. So it's really a straight way forward of drawing a building by using JOSM, which is kind of a little bit easy, but you will have to allow that plugin on as a building tool. So when you have this kind of building like this one, you have to draw this part, this, and then you have to draw another this portion here. You have to draw the portion here, and then here, and then you will have to merge. You know, you have to merge this building. You have to do that by selecting this building and then the second building, and then you have to hit Shift and J. So after hitting Shift and J, you will have to go to select this as a building. Yes, so apply it as a building. I'm going to repeat the same thing that I've done here. I'm going to select this and drawing this part. So I'm going to draw this part, and then I'm going to check. Also, I'm going to draw this part. Okay, I think I've messed up somewhere. So I have to delete this. Okay, so after that, I have to draw this portion. And then I will have to select this, the bigger one and the small one, and then I have to control J, Shift and J. Okay, and then I have to press Q to make it more quite good, and then I have to select this. So you can see this is a very direct way and a simple way of drawing building rather than just taking a corner point and doing some of the things that we've done on JOSM and everything. So yes, it's kind of straightforward like this. You can always, yes, move it to this and this and this and then. Yes, so for some of the building, which is very, which is a circular building, what you have to do is you have to, when you select this tool and you want to draw the circular building, you have to place Alt and arrow. so it's not. Okay, that's a very simple demonstration on how you can, draw. You can use JOSM on drawing some of the, some of the features and everything. And so I'm going to go to tasking manager and try to select some of there's a question. Oh yeah, it's not really, you can, I can just change here, it's Alt and S. Oh, sorry, let me share my screen again. Okay. Where, I mean, you can interchange this. If I select building and I want to do like a square, I will have to do Alt and Z. You will see here, when I draw here, you will see this is the square, but this building is not really square, so it's just an example. So if you want to draw a circular building, as you see, if you selected, the easy way is always like this. You take this and then you start drawing your square, your cycler, and then you finish and then you place. Oh, this is a very easy way. But in this, if you are using first, let me go back. So the easiest way, when I selected the building, the rectangular one, and I've just draw like this. Okay, sorry. Maybe this one, I want to change to circular. I will just click on my keyboard, Alt and Z, and you will see the shape will appear here as a circular building. And I will just have to go to that circular building. Maybe let's say this one. I'm going to take this as an example, but it's not really that circular. So I'm going to click here, and then here you see the circular building is there. So if I want to go back again to rectangular, I will have to click Alt and R. Then I will go to rectangular. So that's really the easiest way of doing that. But the easiest way, you have to do some more practical to understand all of that. I will share the document for you so that you can really follow all those procedures and everything. I think it could be very easy, but for the moment, when you find it very difficult, you can just take this node control and try to just draw to follow the cycler. After drawing, and then you're going to place on your keyboard, and it's going to be like that. This is just the demonstration on how you can use this to do some drawing and everything. The road is just a simple way. It's a connection of what? Connection of nodes, connection of nodes. Yeah, connection of nodes. Then you have to select some preset and go to highways. There's a shortcut, like by the way, on that. So this is unclassified, and then I apply preset down. Yes, prime preset. So yes, so when I say like, okay, let me remove my max image, so you will see like what I've been drawing there, like the buildings and the road and everything are just showed there. So I'm going to tasking manager to see what to demonstrate one of the project and how you can select a JOSM to be your editor and everything. And then I will hand it to Shabani. Maybe he can continue with you for some minutes, and then you can have a time for questions. So let me go to tasking manager and see how this is gonna work. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. New shares. Okay. So go to Google search tasking manager. It's like there for me. Yes, there. tasking manager is here. Okay, so I'm already logging in. If you have an account, it's very easy. Just go here and you log in. And I'm going to say, I'm going to explore some project to see which one can I contribute. Let me go to all level, actually beginner, because I don't know, maybe most of us are beginner. You can just search the project depend with your level. So I'm going to search for Tanzania Development Trust. See, location is always Tanzania. I'm in Tanzania, so let's see. Like, but you can really, and I'm applying all this filtering and see I have like how many projects. Okay, so let me go to this one and take as one of the example. Okay, and then I'm gonna contribute. So for me, it's already selected because I'm advanced mapper, but for you, you will have to choose like the editor that you're going to choose. You have like ID editor, you have JOSM, so you will have really go to JOSM one. Okay, if I select JOSM and I select one of the area that I want to map, it's like click this one. And so remember, make sure that your JOSM was running on the background so that and you allow the limit control and everything. Yes, so I'm going to select this. Okay, selecting JOSM. Let's hope this is the one. Okay, so you can see here is the area that okay. Here is the area that I'm required to do some mapping that I've selected from the tasking manager. So yes, like for series, I have to just go to here to start building to map this and, you know, pub and building. Gosh, what did I just select? Yes. Okay, so example like this one, this is the cycler building. I will have to go to R and Z. Okay, I have to first select this and it's already here. So I'm just going to do this and then there. Then I'm applying the building feature. So yes, so it's a very, just that one. And then I have to go to Alt and R to go back to building. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let me take the project so that we can all follow the same steps. Thank you. Let me take this. Okay, control copy. Share it via chat. Okay. I've just shared it, the project from the chat so that we can all do the same thing. And I have to go to JOSM to still continue. Okay, so yes. Okay. I'm not gonna do much and talk much. I'm going to give. Yes, sir. So, oh, sorry. If you have a question, you can just ask, but that's a very, very easy way. And then I'm going to upload these changes. Yes, upload. And then I'm going to put some comments. The project, did I really map that? Say not completely map some. So that's really a very the very beginner way of using JOSM. So I'm gonna give Shabani some extra minutes to share with you some of the experience. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen and give Shabani to add some of the things that maybe in one point or another I forgot, or share some experience with JOSM. Yes. So Shabani.
Yeah. As Henry told you that we use JOSM for doing mapping, but I needed to say that we can use this software to do digitization also. I mean, to map features which are not available in the OpenStreetMap, so we can add the area, and it include man-made features. Also, we can use the JOSM to digitize even natural resources. So first of all, I like to say that this JOSM is a good tools and basic tools for digitization. I know you guys, you are familiar with different software that you have already used in terms of doing mapping. But I say this is it is the basic tool because when we use JOSM, it have a lot of features which will help you to do mapping. And far away from just mapping, but it can also use, because this software, it is designed specifically for digitizing. So I know you can use QGIS, you can use the ArcMap in doing mapping, but this is the basic software for do digitization. So before you install this app, you have to make sure that you have the Java runtime in your laptop or PC. So you need to install Java runtime because this software is designed by Java programming language. So it is supported by Java runtime in order to run. And also the importance of this software, also you can use either online or you can use offline. Maybe let's say you have your what we call, you have your drone imaging or offline imaging. Also, you can use this offline imaging to digitize by using JOSM. So you can have to convert them into you have to convert them into MB tiles, something Mapbox tiles, and then you can, there is a plugin which can help you to open those files, which is MB tiles. So if you import the data, you can digitize just offline without having any internet access. But also this software, it offers you some lot of plugins which can help you to do your work faster, and also it can help you to have accurate data also, because it have more integration with other software like like the QGIS, but also ArcMap. So yeah, we have the main after installing the software, you need to install the following plugin, which is the essential plugin that you need to install, and they can help you in performing your work. The first is the utilities. It's a utilities plugin. This can help you to handle some commands in your during mapping. But also we have We have open data. We have open data. This is a plugin which can help you to open different file formatting, a shape file. If you have a shape file, if you have CSV format file, you can use this plugin to open them. But also we have the building tool. We have the building tool. This is the tools which can help you to draw the building. There's a plugin for building, so it will help you to draw building faster. Yeah. So we have also MB tile. We have also MB tiles. This is a plugin which you can use if you have a satellite image which is offline, either it is a satellite image or drone image. You can use this plugin to open your satellite image directly to the JOSM. So if you needed to work offline, sometimes you needed to work offline and to do some mapping and digitization, you can use this plugin to do all that. Okay, thank you. But also in JOSM, it offer you some image which is free, and it is an open software that you can use. It is not for commercial, so you can use offline. Anyone can download to the website as Henry instruct you how to download. So also within the JOSM, we have the image, satellite image, which it offers, it is free. Okay, so you can use easily either Bing, also you can use Microsoft Premium. So this is a satellite image which you can use for free, but also in order, if you need to make integration between this software and the other software, we'll discuss it later. Because today it is only an introduction, so I'm just show you how can we use this software for the first time if you are not familiar. So make sure that after you installing the software in your laptop, also you needed to have what we call you needed to have JOSM account, OpenStreetMap account, because in some extent you needed to draw. I mean, you needed to contribute to OSM server, so you needed to have a account of OpenStreetMap, and here you can go to OSM server in order to register your to log in with your account, and once you do mapping, your contribution will be visible to the OSM server. Yeah, so you needed to go to, if you don't have the account, if you don't have an account, OpenStreetMap account, what you needed to do, you needed to go to, I will share you some, address which you can use to register your account. And then after, you will be going to use JOSM. As I told you that we can use in offline mode, but also you can use in online mode. In online mode, you need to have internet access, but when you use offline, you can just have data, or I mean Lasta data, and you can import into JOSM, and then you do mapping. Okay, into the panel here, as you can see, we have the layer panel. In the layer panel, this is the where your layer is going to be displayed. as you can see, now we have one layer. I mean, we have two layers, one for data layer and another for image, I mean, for the structured image. So when we delete this, the image will disappear, and when deleting